Welcome to today's episode of How to DAO. My name is Bruce Man and I will be guiding you today through DAO DAO.zone. That's the address, the URL for the DAO tooling on Juno. So personally, I really like to use DAO DAO. I'm a pleb, I'm a retail pleb. I cannot code or anything like that, but after getting used to DAO, I'm starting to feel more comfortable with it. So let's just get to it, man. Quick overview of what DAO DAO.zone is. So on your right side, see my wallet here. Have like a profile picture where you can go and change it. You can change your name to whatever you want. That's free of charge. How to Edo. Boom, a little transactions, no gas. Boom. You can see how many proposals created and voter stats. Holdings, stake Juno. Very nice. Feature DAOs on the front page here, or the big boy DAOs have a search function, search whatever. Go look in my wallet, my holdings, NFTs from Stargaze and Juno, inbox. So for me to get anything in my inbox, I need to follow a DAO, and when a new proposal is created in that DAO, I will get a little message. So it's very easy to keep up with governance, especially if you're invested or involved in a lot of DAOs. Then we have the following tab on the left side, following no one, and then we have create. And let's create a wallet. So here I can add an image, make a name, and I can do a description. So we're just gonna add an image here. Try to upload a GIF, could not do that. So it's gonna be Nietzsche instead. Let's see if that works. Boom, Nietzsche. Very cool. Very cool. No transaction at all. I just uploaded it. Well, name and description, and then we have like 3 choices of structure. And this is important to choose when you're making your first DAO. We have the first choice, multisig. That's where you invite your members with a wallet address. And it says I have a little description here. It's small organizations with a few members who are likely to stick around. Members can be added and removed by a vote of existing members. So depending on how the structure of the proposals and the votes and all that is set up in that DAO, a portion of the members can just vote you off. But yeah, these are most likely for, I don't know, serious DAOs. Multisigs, I think the growth fund and the core DAO and all that, core 1 DAO are all multisigs. Then we have a token-based DAO. I think that's the most common structure, where you either have an existing token that you used as your governance token, or you mint one with inside the DAO. And all that can be done with the DAO DAO tooling available on DAO DAO.zone. And here you simply stake a token, and that your amount of staked tokens represent your voting power in the DAO. And then you have a non-fungible token, an NFT DAO, where it works just as a token-based DAO, but instead of coins you use NFTs. And you can also mint and create your own collections here on DAO DAO easily with the tooling available. It's so amazing, bro. And broettes. So we gonna just do a token-based DAO real quick. Next page, test for education. Define definition. Let's just make a niche token here. There you go. Have a ticker, a symbol. It's gonna be niet token. Frederick. There we go. And the token supply we can just modify as we want. Gonna make 333 niet tokens. This is apparently the contracts. No, this is the creator name. That's my wallet address that's here. Don't know why I can't see it. Tier name. So the class of member, for example, core developers of friends and family. These names are only for your reference. Okay. Testers. So 10% of the token supply will be split evenly among all the members of this tier. So since it's only me, I'm gonna do 50% of the total supply. And here we are. So I can add any member I want. But the more members, let's say I want 4 members in all, I can drop 15% of the supply. Oh yeah, of course I can, because it will be evenly split. So that doesn't matter, we can do 50. But I'm not gonna add any members. Oops, remove myself. Oh, that was a member's address, there was no one. Let me just get my wallet address up. There we go. Add a tier. Different tiers, different token supply. Okay, so this can be noobs, and they get 1%, and then I can just add as many as I want. Keep adding tiers. Very, very smart. Not gonna do that today. Let me just continue. Oops, I don't know what happened there. Yeah, there we go. So the treasury percent and the percentage of total token supply drop must be equal to 100. And next page for our education test DAO, we have the voting configuration. So we have an unstaking period. This is a tokenized DAO. This would be the same with the NFT DAOs. So how long does it take for the members to unstake the tokens? It's very easy. You can set it up. You have different denominators here. I'm gonna say hours. This is we're gonna do for safety, so I'm gonna say 14 days. Could also just say 2 weeks. And then the duration of the proposal, the voting time, how long you can vote. The proposal is open, and if it doesn't pass, then it will be rejected after that time. So we will go for 5 days. I think it's important to think about your setup from the beginning, so you don't end up in some unfortunate position where there isn't enough quorum, I think it's a hard Latin word, but where people can reach threshold and all that stuff to finish the votes and do fluid and efficient governance. So when setting up your DAO, just think about these things beforehand. It's important. Then we have the proposal deposit, the number of tokens that must be deposited to create a proposal. Setting this made DTIR spam, but but setting it to high may limit broad participation. So that is very important. And when you go in, if you want to have it enabled, I think it's nice. You can always just make it. You can always set up so the deposit is returned either upon accepting, proving, passing, or anytime, even if the proposal doesn't pass. But we're gonna choose the Niet governance token, so you have to use that. I think that makes sense. And here you can see what I was talking about. So it's always gonna be returned. Here we have the advanced settings. So here's a warning about what I was just talking about. So here's the passing threshold. This is the portion of those who voted on a single choice proposal who must vote yes for it to pass. So I think democracy 51%. The quorum, I really hate that word, man. I'm gonna have to say it a couple of times more. Probably gonna do it. So this is the minimum percentage of voting power that must be voted on a proposal for it to be considered. For example, in the U.S. House of Representatives, I don't want to, whatever. So let's say if it's only me in the DAO, I have my whole supply staked at just one. That means I have 100. So I could set it up for 100, and then it will still pass. But if I had more members, let's say I was 5 members in the DAO, and we said 20%, then was only 1. But we said 40%. Then 40% of all the voting power that is staked in the DAO has to show up for a vote for it's even being considered. So this is a very important setting. Very, very important. You can log your DAO as it says right here. Multiple choice. So this enables the creation of multiple choice proposals where a bunch of different stuff can be executed, and you can set up like advanced proposals. This is nice for fluidity to have it on, so you don't have to make a new prop for every action, but you can have different actions and different outcomes that people can vote on. I'm gonna just enable it because you can also, when you make a proposal inside the DAO, you can choose if you want a multiple or single choice proposal. Revoting, allow re-voting. This will allow members to change their vote on proposal before the voting duration deadline. As a result, proposal will not be able to finish early. So this is nice, I guess, if people are getting information during a proposal is up, and like you want to make sure people are able to change their opinions while getting informed during a proposal's voting period. I think it's nice to have it off, but I think it's nice to have it off for small DAOs when you want to be able to have quick executions. For example, if you want to be able to pass proposals before the voting time ends. Let's say this has I make a proposal in this DAO, it has 5 days voting time or voting duration, and everybody in the DAO agrees that the proposal should pass, but we have to wait until the 5 days has passed before it will be executed. So yeah, I don't like it on, but that's only for smaller, speedier DAOs, I think. And then we have the last one, the proposal submission policy, which is who is allowed to submit proposals to the DAO. So only members, I think. At least when I make DAOs, I put this on. I haven't created a DAO where I think anyone should make one, but there could be public DAOs with all kind of different objects and perspective and goals. So I think it's nice, the choices there. Then we press review. All the setups, completely agree. Show initiate message. I completely do not understand. It's not that hard to understand, but thank you guys for making the UI. Really like that. Helps me a lot. So now we're creating the DAO. A little TX comes up, and here it actually have a gas price, but very low. Average gas price is 0.00669 something. Boom. Just updated the DAO. Here we have the little test for education with Frederick. Have the address here, the URL, and boom, the DAO is up. I can see I got my portion of the NIET token, that is the governance token in the test for education DAO, and then I can just stake it. I have a feature it costs 10 NIET to make a proposal, but I'm just gonna stake 50%, be sure. Little TX window pops up. And there we go. As soon as it passes, boom. I'm a member of the DAO. I can make new proposals. I can go check the members. If I just refresh, we can see my wallet here. Yep, 100%. Yep. And that's it. That's basic introduction to DAO DAO. Thank you for watching. I hope it helped. Just leave a comment, throw a message somewhere, man, and I'll try to do some educational videos on it. Hi, bye.